Buying that first home may be within reach if you know the right pathway to a mortgage. It's off to college for many of our kids, and life in a dorm room presents its challenges. We get storage and organization tips from an expert. Don't let algae put a damper on your summer fun. We'll show you what you can do to restore it to a sparkling clean. Searching for a new apartment can be frustrating, especially when you're in a hurry. We've got just the answer for your apartment hunting needs. This is the show all about you and your space, your home and surroundings. We are designing spaces.
I have an instructor coming to give my daughter swim lessons, but the pool is green. I can't let anybody swim in this. What do I do?
To help Malia with her algae problem, Designing Spaces got together with Rebecca, the new products manager for the Clorox Pool&Spa brand.
When I saw the pool, it was clear that somewhere along the way, algae was able to take over. But I was able to show Malia a few simple steps to get rid of it and prevent it from coming back.
So Malia, since we last saw each other, what have you been doing to maintain your pool?
Well, now that I do it myself, I clean the filter, skim the surface, and add the chlorine.
Okay, so have you been adding chlorine weekly like we talked about?
Well, now that my daughter will be taking swimming lessons, I've reduced the amount because I don't want it to irritate her eyes.
She definitely shouldn't have stopped adding chlorine. Green algae can be caused by little to no chlorine. And if the swimmer's eyes were irritated, that could be the sign of another problem. She might even need more chlorine.
So the first thing we need to do is kill the algae, remove it from the pool, and then test and adjust to get into the Clorox Pool&Spa Comfort Zone balance ranges.
There are 3 common types of pool algae. First is the type that Malia has. It's called green algae, and it's the most common. Second is mustard algae. It looks like yellowish brown slime on the sides of the pool. Third is black algae, the toughest to eliminate. It can coat the wall, and it will require some scrubbing with a brush to eliminate.
Yuck! How'd that get into my pool?
Well, algae can get into any pool by wind, rain, debris, and even bathing suits. But you don't usually notice it until they start growing. And you said you stopped adding chlorine, so that's probably why.
So if I put the chlorine back in the pool, it'll all go away, right?
Not exactly. And if you don't know what to do, you can always try our troubleshooter on the Clorox Pool app or online at cloroxpool.com. But I'll just tell you, we're gonna need a chlorine shock and algaecide to kill the algae. And then you're gonna have to follow the easy 1, 2, 3 pool care brand system steps to make sure it doesn't come back. Let's go get some supplies.
So as you know, this is the pool chemical section. And to really solve your algae problem, we're gonna need an algaecide. I think algaecide extra blue would be the best option because it can kill any type of algae and works really quickly.
Awesome.
And then you're very familiar with shock extra blue.
Yes.
But as you remember, it has the algae killing crystals, so this will kill the algae, then we'll use the algaecide, and your pool should be looking good once again.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you. I remember this. It has blue algae killing crystals to get rid of the algae.
Exactly.
Simple enough.
And then we're gonna brush. Okay, so brushing your pool is really important when you have algae. You really need to make sure you can get it off the walls and off the bottom of your pool because it can cling to it. And this will help get the algae into the filter, and also when we vacuum later, it's gonna help pick it up really easily. Okay, so now we're ready for algaecide, and I picked algaecide extra blue because it's our best algaecide and kills any type of algae, including green, mustard, and black. So you just wanna add it really slowly along the edges where the algae growth is heaviest. Perfect.
Wow, this is really easy to use. How long until my pool looks normal again?
Well, between the chlorine shock and the algaecide, the algae should be dead in 24 hours. And then all we have to do is vacuum to get it all out.
So what do I do to prevent further algae? Just add chlorine?
Well, adding chlorine is important, but I recommend you follow the entire easy 1, 2, 3 pool care brand system steps, which include testing and balancing, adding chlorine, and shocking weekly. That will help prevent algae and other problems so you save time and money. Just remember, preventing algae is much easier than eliminating it. So if your pool does show a tendency to grow algae, consider a preventative algaecide weekly. And I even think you have some algaecide left in that bottle you could use. Also, our extra blue line of products all help kill and prevent any type of algae.
It all makes so much sense. From now on, I'm gonna take much better care of my pool. Thank you so much, Rebecca.
Sure, on behalf of the Clorox Pool and Spa products team and me, it was a pleasure to show a pool owner that they can solve frustrating pool problems and maintain a beautiful pool.
I saw the worry dissolve as Malia realized her algae problem wasn't as bad as she thought. With a few simple steps, she learned that Clorox Pool and Spa really does make pool care simple. Like I like to say, it isn't rocket science.
After confronting the algae, I now feel like I can hold my pool to an excellent standard. I want to know everything and do it all myself.
To learn more about Clorox Pool & Spa Extra Blue products and algaecides, visit their website, cloroxpool.com, where you'll also find all kinds of information. Making a space you can call home. Living the lifestyle you desire. It's what we are all about. We are designing spaces.
For more information about anything you've seen on today's show or to find out how to be part of the show, log on to designingspaces.tv. You can visit these websites to learn more about the participants on this edition of Designing Spaces.